Welcome back to episode 8. I know I've been kind of jumping all over the place, but I'm going to call this episode 8. We are in the Redwoods at the Immune Artifact Cave. If you're not familiar with this is one of the harder caves on the island due to the sheer volume of creatures, bugs mostly inside of this. Also, the requirement of having a gas mask to enter and maintain the ability to stay alive. So we'll start with this. The coordinates of this are 64.8, 35.3, and inside this cave you must have a gas mask on. It's not an can I? No, you have to or you will die. It does a gas tick. It is immune to tech suits, so you cannot have a tech suit. It does not work. You must have a gas mask, even if it's just primitive, which is actually what I have on currently. So with that being said, let's talk about this cave. I know I'm inside the cave already. Let's talk about it before I go any further. With that being said, this cave has a plethora of bugs. I'm talking Aranios, Arthropluras, the dragonflies, snakes, megalania, leeches, snails, the whole 9 yards. It has everything. This cave is excellent for a lot of things: XP, chitin farming, megalania toxin, if you need leech blood. The drops in this cave are fantastic. Overall, this cave is a W, but also it comes with risks. All the tames, or all the wild dinosaurs on here aren't high level. I'm talking usually anywhere in the ballpark of like level 180 plus up to 400, I believe. So let's get in. Let's go ahead and get active, and we'll start with the Pyroman. So as you can see, these are not super high. There was a 195 bug, a 265, and they're going to keep getting higher and higher. And as you can see, I'm killing a lot of bugs, and these things over time will actually cause your tame to lose stamina. So be cautious of that, especially if you're on a Pyromane. The one thing that I've noticed with a Pyromane, its weakness is bugs. They cause it to lose stam over time, so it drains. You still have the spiders, which prevent movement going forward. There's a lot. There's quite a bit, but they are still very, 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 very good. We just don't want to overload ourselves. Drop all this stuff. Now, there are 3 explorer notes in this cave, and I'm going to go over them along with the actual artifact room. So again, tons of little rascals trying to eat your face. And I didn't say this originally, but let me make sure that I do say it, because otherwise somebody in the comment section is probably going to say it for me. Don't bring anything in here except for a gas mask, which means don't bring any extra armor. Don't wear anything, because the armor that you wear takes damage, and that will transfer over to your gas mask. So if you're running in here naked like I am currently with just a gas mask on, you're not going to transfer any of that damage that you take onto anything else. So your gas mask isn't going to break unless you get directly shot by one of the Arthropluras, which again, Arthropluras bad. Honestly, I might even make a playmat that is literally me just making fun of Arthropluras, because they truly are just fucking awful. I genuinely can't think of another thing that sucks as much as them. I don't know. Like, it's just crazy to think like that. I believe we are server hitching. The servers have been kind of bogging down a little lately since the events. All right, and so this is kind of a point where I like to stop and take a look at what we're doing, because right now, especially with pyromanes, this is what I was speaking about a moment ago. The biggest downfall to pyromanes is their ability to lose stam. And once these bugs get a hold of them, it just takes forever for their stam to regen. So we're gonna bypass this, climb up here. We're definitely not gonna skip these drops. And I say this because the immune cave, the cave that we are in for this artifact, has probably got to be one of the best caves for blueprints. I know blueprints aren't always going to be the best, period, no matter what type of drop it is. I mean, I've gotten better drops out of blues than I have out of red drops sometimes. So, don't overthink it. Don't worry about it too much. So we're in this last room here. This is what I call the main corridor. This is where your really good red drops are going to be. This is right outside of the artifact room, which is more of like an artifact path. But do you guys see how many bugs are here really just ready to just try to kill us? This is one of the best, if not best, caves for quick experience. Also for chitin, outside of Broodmother, if you're looking to farm up chitin outside of Broodmother, I mean, this is definitely an option if you have a cryo fridge and a little fob down somewhere that's close by. So we're gonna make sure we kill everything. We're definitely not gonna leave that red drop here for long, that's for sure. And here we go, more things to murder. All right, now that we got that, let's go ahead and grab this. Again, nothing spectacular out of there, but it is what it is. So, we're gonna go for the first explorer note, which is actually back in this little path back here. We're gonna kill everything. Again, just an abundance of XP at your fingertips. So let's drop all this raw meat. We don't need to carry all this right now. We can even drop the rest of this, to be honest. All right, and it is right here. You're just gonna walk over, and that's gonna be number 1. All right, in this same room, as soon as you walk out, Explorer Note 2 is gonna be by this green pillar. Right here on the ground, green pillar. You're just gonna hop on, grab it, and go. Now, past this green pillar, as you can see, I'm just wearing a gas mask, so I'm very, very vulnerable. We're just gonna run all the way up here. Usually there's no danger, don't say ever, but this is where the artifact of the immune is. We're gonna grab that, we're gonna run down. And just like that, that is half the cave. We're gonna grab this red drop, and we're gonna grab the other explorer notes. Man. Not a whole lot dropping. Let's see, where'd it go? Yeah, just not very good. All right, we're gonna keep moving because back the other direction is where the other note is. And I think I'm stuck on something. There we go. All right. Now back towards the other half, this is where we came down and we went to the left. We're gonna go to the right now, which again, it's gonna be more bugs, more snakes, more orthopluras, more aranios, just everything. And again, especially on like 2 times or 3 times for official settings, you're gonna get just a ton of experience out of here, especially early on. I mean, I'm filling up the entire screen with level 3 and 400 bugs. So I mean, it's not if, it's just yes. All right. And the last Explorer note is actually right here. And I know you guys can't see it, so let me clear out a couple bugs. Alright. And I believe I actually overlooked it right here. And this is the Tapejara dossier. Alright. So that is now the artifact. All 3 of the Explorer notes inside the cave. And what I'm going to do, because I want to get a screenshot or a thumbnail for this video, we're going to go see if the artifacts actually respawn. And again, this just kind of gives you another idea of how to get down here, how to follow the path, get down to what is the main corridor. Be careful of the water here. It has tons of leeches, and those leeches will prevent you from hopping back onto your dinosaur, so just be aware. All right, we're gonna run back up here. It sounds like it's here. Looks like it's here. Excellent. We'll get a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. All right, and then let's get out of here. Now, with that being said, we'll get out of this cave. Remember the methodology for those who are new to running caves. If you're trying to get out of a cave, up to out, okay? Go up to go out. Now, I'm not saying it works every time, but it works in most situations. As you can see, there is a gradual incline going upwards to kind of identify that, hey, you're going the right direction. Again, we're going upwards, getting out of the cave, out of danger. And also, it never hurts it to be, when you're in this cave, to bring an extra gas mask, because you never know what could happen. And you don't want to be in here and then be gas maskless, because then you're just guaranteed to die. And then just like that, we are out of the cave and finished with the immune. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment, share the video. Appreciate you all. Peace.